Now on YouTube, what's going on, Lankofski, and welcome back to tonight's stream. As you can probably tell from the thumbnail thing and the title, thumbnail thing, what the fuck am I on about? From the thumbnail and the title and the green glove I bask in and my attire. We are once again back, finally, with Football Manager 23. Our third season with Olbia Calcio 1905, but just Olbia. We've just been promoted to Serie B, and it is the first game of the league season coming up today so far. Took a while to get through pre-season because I'm very pedantic in who I pick and choose to sign, and everything's got to be just right. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We may drop in on Lubicon a bit later on. I think he's going to be streaming, so I think his channel, his link is in the description below, as well as Jax, who does the intro-outro music for the channel. He also did the music in the background of Mandalorian video. If you've not seen that, please do go check that out. Also, I have just had a short go live 1 minute ago, so if you want to go check that out, please do check that out, and then come straight back over here. And we shall get straight into the game. That is on there. And I'll get some nice ambience music going in the background. If you guys can hear that, please do let me know what the audio is like on that. It sounds a bit quiet on my end. But we'll let it kick in. So yes, here we are with Olbia Calcio. If you didn't catch the last Football Manager stream, where I explained why I picked Olbia to be my team for 2023, basically they've got the same nickname as Leeds United, and that is all it needs to be. They are called the Bianchi, which is Italian for the Whites, basically. So that is the reason I chose them, and they started off the game in Serie C Group B. For those that don't know, Serie C is 3 or 4 different groups, A to D or A to C, and then they all combine and win promotion to Serie B, which is where we are starting this season. The team, if you were familiar from the back end of last season, is somewhat still very familiar, which is a scary thing when you look at the types of teams that are in here. Yes, you can see my cursor. So you've got Brescia, who used to be in Serie A, Palermo, Parma, who, if you look in the top right, is our first league game against. So that is going to be a bit of a challenging introduction to Serie B. Same with Spal, Lecce, some big, massive teams in this league, and I don't know what to expect, to be quite honest. Where are we? Serie B. Where, if we look at the season preview, so basically there's 20 teams. One of them can't get relegated. So, oh no, yeah, one of them can get relegated. Why? Oh, they can't get promoted. Okay, yeah. So we are 19th out of 20 teams at 200 to 1. Yeah, so we're not expecting us to win the league, and they are expecting us to get relegated rather sharply, which is it's yeah, okay. As you can see from the finances, you can't see because of my face, but if we get rid of that, the finances, yeah, we'll just keep them covered. We cannot put bums on seats, and if you look at our facilities, we have got a 3,200 seater stadium, which can be expanded to, I think, 10,000, but because of the budget constraints and the overall finances, we can't upgrade it, and also we can't put enough bums on seats. So it's going to be a challenging season, to say the least. I have no idea where we're going to end up. My aim for this season is to finish 17th. Simple as. Whether that's on goal difference or by a large margin, I don't know. We are going to see how it goes. If you have had a look in the top right of the corner, you can see already we've played some games, and this is our pre-season. A lot of it was against nobodies, and yes, there are a lot of games there. That is some sort of a cheat code to get some extra cash in during pre-season. But some of them are nobodies, and then you've got big games against people like Sampdoria, who we beat 3-2. They are still a Serie A side. Excuse me. Cagliari, we beat them 4-0. They are still a Serie A side. And then, where are we? We played Empoli, who are still a Serie A side, in the first round of the Coppa Italia. And we beat them handedly. It was 2-1, but we absolutely battered them. As you can see, we've only lost one game all season against ES Tunis, who are a Tunisian team, and they beat us 3-2. When I don't understand. We're beating like Sampdoria and Cagliari and Empoli, but we're losing a Tunisian side. So maybe there's a lot more to be said about Tunisian sides than I am thinking, but yeah. So obviously, as I said, the start of the season, first game coming up is Parma, then we've got Brescia and Ascoli, which for me is going to be a tough start to the season. End of the season, I haven't looked because I don't generally look that far ahead, but we've got Spal in the last 3 games, which is a hard one, and Bari, who I believe were in Serie A. We're in Serie A in like 12 years ago. Okay, that's my knowledge is gone. So hopefully this season's going to be somewhat of a, I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's going to be a tough season. So I'm going to run you through the team. None of the staff members have changed. I did try getting a different head of youth development to try and generate a few more talented youngsters that come through, because if you don't know it, a lot of it depends on their reputation and their personality more than it does technically on their attributes, and their language spoken has also got a massive impact on that. But yeah, we couldn't find anyone that were improvement. So we've gone from pretty much having a best staff to having, we've still got a decent staff. It's still above average across the board. But yeah, we shall introduce you to the team. And as you can see, there's some more players there that we are trying to get in. We've got a £4,300 wage budget left. But obviously, as you can see from us finances, we are spending more than we are bringing in, which is a massive, massive problem. So here's the team. We have got a goalkeeper, Louis 14 from AA Ghent, in on loan. It was going to be a backup, but as you can see from the start rating, whether you trust that or not, he is better than Lewandowski, who is still here. He is just coming back from an injury that he picked up in pre-season. Now he's better than Lewandowski according to the star rating, but because he's on loan, generally I go with my own personal team and leave for loans till I really need them. Whether you're like that or not, I don't know. But yep, so we've got 14 and Lewandowski who are in the goalkeeping duties. We've got a youngster called Natale who will not be featuring much. I just like to keep my youngsters in the first team, to keep them in and around them, in and around the first team with when it comes to training. So for training with first team, it all integrates. I find that works a hell of a lot better than keeping them in the youth squads. I'll register them for like under 20s games and under 18s games, but I'll always have them in and amongst the first team. So yes, that's Natalia. I dare say you're not going to see much of him this season. Our main right back from last season was Pabai, who, as stayed with us, and he has picked up a horrific injury at the back end of pre-season. As you can see there, he's out for 3 to 5 weeks. So I'm going to say he's out for nigh on 2 months with a torn back muscle, which is somewhat of a problem because the wing-back areas I have found very tough to find players for, especially at this level. Obviously, try to get people in on free. There's certain players that I wanted that I could not get because other teams just offered more money. And it wasn't feasible for me to spend all my budget and try and get them. Even though I did spend up my budget on certain people that I was not happy about, should I say? But yeah. So that's per buyout for the first 2 months of the season, I'd say, because he's gonna have to rehabilitate. But as a backup right back, who's now going to become our starting right back, we have got Liam van Gelderen, who is in on loan from FC Groningen. I thought his stats weren't bad. I thought, because when I look for defensive players, especially fullbacks, I don't generally look at heading. I look at marking, tackling, positioning, and their speed. And his stats are what I would call bad. Crossing and dribbling is not what I want. It just means that he's not really an offensive target. But I've had people like I in the past who are still pretty reliable. But I've played him in a few pre-season games and he's been horrendously underwhelming. So that could be an issue. Excuse me. That could come back to haunt us. But he has only just come in late pre-season. So it might just need a settling in period. So that's our right backs. If we go to our left backs, we have Christian Travaglini, who was our starting left back from last season, and he's going to remain our starting left back because neglecting his stats, he always consistently, this is where it all goes tits up and he just don't perform. He always consistently is there for us when we need him. He's great going forward, he's great going back, and I believe I've made him a captain or vice captain this year. So he's one of our long servers who's been here for all my 3 seasons. So yeah, he's going to be our starting left back. And then as a backup left back, we have got Simeon Giordano, who's on loan from Sampdoria. Really good stats. Really good stats. I'm looking for him to push Trevor into that starting spot, and hopefully we can push each other and make each other better because he's got really good stats. Technically speaking, I should probably be starting him over Trevor. But again, I favour the players that I have got that have got value. I can push their value rather than pushing someone else's player's value. Whether that's narrow-minded, stupid, or what, but no. That's how I tend to go about it. So he's our backup left back, and then we've got another youngster here who is Simeon Izzo. Oh, that's not Izzo. That's Simeon Izzo. He's not going to play unless 100% necessarily needed to. We are a bit light when it comes to fullbacks, but again, it's been a problem area for me, trying to get players in that I wanted. But moving on to our centre halves. Okay. This year with Football Manager, this seems to be happening all the time. So we'll, but there are centre halves. We seem to have a lot of centre halves. If you take out these 2 young ones down here, we have got. Fuck me, Football Manager. I don't want to do that. We have got bare minimum. That didn't go right well, as we've clicked on Lewandowski's profile somehow. But yes, we have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centre backs, and Iodonis actually I've just brought in as cover at right back, but as you can see, he's not really a right back. His dribbling's awful, his crossing's pretty low, passing's not great. But if we get caught in a pinch, we've got him to go right back. But he can also play centre half, and he's in on loan from VfB Stuttgart. But these are our main centre halves. Now, last season we had Gatti, Bonalumi, and Skog. Skog's getting pissed off with me because he's asked for a new contract, and I turned it down because it runs out at the end of this year, and I am not 100% whether I'm going to keep him because his performances weren't great. Pre-season they were good, but we were playing minnows, and end of last season he never settled in the team. His stats they aren't bad for the level we should be, but we are playing at. But
My name is Mariam. I have used a wheelchair for about 9 years. I don't know.
Mariam's talking to us. If you can hear that, yes. So I don't think he'll be staying on. We could cash in on him, but I don't want to leave ourselves short. And for 8 to 80 grand, and it's only 850 quid off at wage budget, I'd rather keep him around. Bonalumi, who was probably our third, fourth choice centre half last season, will remain around that. His stats again are good, and I think he started mainly a lot of the start of last season, but then somehow fell out of favour. I don't really know how. But he's not a bad centre half. It could be better, but I'm going to keep him as a backup. Gatti, who I've really wanted to do well, but doesn't seem to be consistent enough for me to keep him in the team. 1 minute he'll be 7-8 points, something or other rating, and then next thing he'll be on a 5.6 or a 6 rating. It's not good enough. I need consistency, especially now that we're in Serie B with how frail I thought we were last season. In Serie B, I think that could be multiplied, which is a bit of a worry for me. So I have brought in 2 new centre halves. There's Skog. Obviously, we're having issues with him. Whether he's going to play, I don't know. But he's out of contract at the end of the season. So we have brought in 2 new centre halves. Galesic, who is a 23-year-old German, we got on a free. Where did Galesic come from? From Croatia, from Rijeka, if that's how you pronounce that. But yeah, this is Galesic. His star rating has changed, so it just proves how much everyone goes on about star rating. It's absolute bullshit. He was at one point a 5-star potential. I like his stats. He could be stronger, but his positioning, his teamwork, his tackling, his marking, his passing as well. So I'm going to start trying to build a team that can pass out from the back and ball-playing defenders, because that's how I like to have my defense. I like ball-playing defenders rather than just defenders who are just going to launch it upfield. But yeah, he is going to be one of our starting centre halves, along with Damon Marania. Now, this was a decision that I battled with myself for a while, because I think we delayed it until the final time we could, because he looked very good. His acceleration and agility, yeah, fair enough, are a bit low, but his marking, his tackling, his heading, positioning, teamwork, determination, so on and so forth. He's a really good centre half. Apart from the fact that he's on $4,000 a week, so that makes him our highest earner, I believe, by a mile. And depends on how much you read into these things. He does not enjoy big games, and generally I do not sign anyone who does not enjoy big games or doesn't like big games. But at the same time, he's a fairly consistent performer. So I'm hoping in the league he's going to be good. And those big games that we have, if it's just against top teams, fair enough. I'm not going to expect to win them anyway. So if he don't perform in them, I'm not forced. As long as he performs against lower league team, lower league opposition, that's fine by me. Because that's when we're going to need him the most. We are challenging to get promoted. We are challenging to be in the playoffs. We are literally just challenging to be 17th and stay up this season. So that's the defense sorted as we go through. Lubicon, my friend, how are we? Are you even streaming? He didn't have all scheduled. Lubicon's streaming. He's streaming the Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Yeah, Lubicon's link is down in the description below if you want to go check him out. He's playing the Knights of the Old Republic. We had tech issues. Are we in Discord? Discord, Lubicon? Wouldn't be a stream without him. No, this is real. I'm in Discord, Lou. If you're jumping in. Sorry, guys. Let me just sort this out.
Compared to your stream.
What's that, bruh?
I'm good, yeah. Well, I've been better, but I'm good. Slight issues, but you know.
Why? What's happened?
Well, I didn't think about the fact that this game came out in 2003 and they didn't have 16:9 back then. So I've just spent 15 minutes trying to fix that.
See, you don't get this with any other streams, ladies and gentlemen. We keep well. Apparently, you get it with Doctor Disrespect, but you know, that's something that's going to happen in the future. Me and him, gonna battle it out. 6'8" versus 6'7". No, it's going to happen. Influencer boxing will be mainstream by then. But yeah,
I'm gonna make it live. I'll go on the other channel and we'll hop in every now and again.
All right, bro.
Good win for Leeds, by the way.
Yeah, no, y'all lot fucked us over, didn't we? Can't fucking keep Everton from scoring.
Yeah, we are. Yeah, I don't know what you expected from us.
Even Spurs as well. Just London teams in general are just knobheads. Because fucking Southampton, Spurs and Southampton, the Conte effect. If anyone thinks Antonio Conte is a good manager,
you see what he said after the game?
Something about selfish players or something like that.
He said the players are selfish and they don't deserve to be there, and that Tottenham is has a history of not winning anything, and they have an awful attitude, and they're a small club pretty much.
Well, they are. We're a small club. If as much as I hate to say it, if it weren't for Harry Kane, there won't be anywhere. And Harry Kane's not a big game player.
Leicester getting a result against Brentford fuck yous over.
I'm not right bothered about it. We're more Southampton and Everton. Everton just what choke.
Forest will be down there though. They're in trouble. You say you're not worried, but you are above. You are above.
Oh no, mate! We've jumped from 19th to 14th. We look clear of relegation at the minute. I'm joking. We are still in a relegation battle. But from like what is it, 14th to 11th is like a 14 point gap.
12.
Yeah,
11th is Villa. Villa are clear.
Yeah, Villa are clear. That's what I mean. It's mad. But yeah,
but
you're a lot of shit.
I think Palace was the interesting one, obviously, with sacking Vieira.
Yeah, they sacked Vieira. I could at first when I saw that I couldn't understand it, and when I looked at
we haven't won this year.
Yeah, they haven't won since New Year's Eve, and I didn't realise that. But they're still looking a decent position.
Southampton look like they're going to get out of it, you know.
I keep thinking that, but there's a long way to go still.
My biggest issue is West Ham seem a bit like you just think that they're too quality to go down, but they're just not picking up points.
It's West Ham is a weird one because they could hit a run of form and they could shoot up.
But it's the same with Leicester. Leicester have the squad to do it.
But with that gap between 13th and 12th, or whoever it is, and Villa, that's
Palace are 12th on 27, and then Villa on 38.
Yeah, teams are pretty much trapped because that's going to be a long way to catch out.
Forest goal difference might do them. They're on minus 27.
Yeah.
The nearest to them is, it's not in the relegation zone, it's Everton on minus 18. Like, they got 10 words. It's been... Well, good luck on your stream, and I hope you get promoted and all that shit. You still doing the Italian team?
Yep, Olbia Calcio. We are just about to play our first game in Serie B in the history of the club. I guided them out. We have got Parma, so that's just a nice, easy game, isn't it?
All I'm saying is, if you get...
I don't even know whether Gigi's still playing for him. Is he still playing for him?
If you get to the Champions League, you have to go and visit the ground.
Oh no! That's the goal. I want to go visit the ground at the end of this year. Buffon's not playing for him anymore. Where is he?
Retired, won't he?
Gianluigi Buffon. is retired. He's not even going into a coaching capacity. No.
Do they do regions in this game?
Oh yeah, there's always regions. Yeah.
Getting Buffon's region.
I don't think it don't happen like that no more. It used
Just
to.
random players.
To an extent, yeah. They used to be called regions because they're obviously regenerated versions of players, but now they're called Nugens.
Start my stream, mightn't I?
Yeah, so I'll pop in. To your stream in and out of.
Vice versa. We'll break it up a little bit. It's a chill stream. I've got a fucking Hawaiian shirt on. We are chilling the fuck out.
You've got a Hawaiian shirt on. I need to see why.
I'm chilling out. I'll see you in a bit.
All right, see me, mate. I'll be looking out for this Hawaiian shirt.
It's not all that. I've hyped it up more than it's worth. I'll see you in a bit.
See you, mate.
Adios.
Bye. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Lubicon, his link is down in the description if you would like to go over and join his stream. I have got it on in the background now because I want to see this Hawaiian shirt that he's wearing. But yes, back to the explanation of going through the team. As you can see from the tactic, we are playing the same formation as last year for... technically a 4-3-3. I don't know.
And we are live.
Okay, I have again not muted.
Oh, it's good.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry for the delay.
Where are we?
Silly me forgot to realise that this game came
Look at this dude. Look at this dude.
We didn't have the 16:9 back then. So 4x3
Maggie. Here we go. I like it.
Not
I like
great,
it.
So I'm going to have to adjust it.
Oh, God.
We'll be playing Sportar. I did complete this game when I was like 7, but I replayed through it 2 years ago. And I got not that far, maybe 3-4 hours into it. Nowhere near into it. It's been a hot minute, so I actually don't remember any of it, even though I have completed it once in the day. It will be a nice nostalgia trip, see if we can remember anything along the way. It's going to be a nice chill stream. We'll be popping in and out as Lankofski, who is streaming Football Manager. I don't know, I think his link is in the chat. What are those? The top is a vibe, I do agree. It's just... it is fucking like 50 degrees in my house, so I am trying to just chill the fuck down. Like, I am sweating my fucking tits off right now. Yeah, I will be adjusting
we will get back to our stream in a minute.
Gonna happen. I was playing as my dad. How he wishes he dressed like this. No, I'd lie. Right.
Right. So let's get back to our stream, ladies and gentlemen. Lou's link is down in the description, as I said, if you want to go check him out. And that fabulous Hawaiian shirt that he's sporting. Where are we? Let's get some music back on. So, yes, as you can see, this is the same formation we were playing last season, a 4-3-3, or I'd like to call it a 4-2-2-1, or 4-1-2-2-1, but it's whatever you want to call it. But at the base of that midfield is once again Jose Minala. Maybe he was our captain, I can't remember. Solid, Mr. Dependable. In my terms of my tenure, he is Mr. Olbia. He always has, again, I'm going to curse this, good performances. He might have a solid 6.97. Oh, my bad. And that's all we need him to have at the base of midfield, keeping the centre halves protected as the wing-backs bomb on. I haven't looked at strengthening the midfield too much this year because I felt like we were in a good place. The only place that I really felt we could probably do something was with BenQ in the attacking centre mid area, but we have brought a couple of youngsters in to do that, and we also had a couple of youngsters here already who can do that. But yes, going forward, again, we have got Valo, who was great for us last season in that Carrillo role. Just shuttling across, grabbing any balls, trying to break everything up. He's supposedly a better boxer at box, but I like the role he's in. So he's going to be one of our starting centre mids. Shiro, who is a backup to both Minala and Valo. Again, great, dependable backup. tireless. He knows how to tackle, even though it doesn't save air. But yeah, he's another one of our centre halves. Now, these two guys here, as you can see from their potential, our 5-star potential, Glino was already at the club, and Sai I brought in. And they're sort of my understudies to BenQ for that centre attacking centre midfield attack role. As you can see, Glino has got a lot of work to do. He's still 19, so he's still very young. He's still played a few games for us. Sai, I was trying to integrate at back end of last season. Great passing, great first touch, long shots, technique, so on and so forth. Good things. Consistency is not the big thing. Whether it's too much of a step up to be playing, well, last season we were in Serie C, whether it's too much of a step up for him. I'm trying to farm him out on loan to get experience, but the only teams that will come in for Sai are African teams, and because I haven't got my league loaded, he won't play games, so it's not beneficial. I may as well keep him here for like 5 to 10 plus games. I'm going to play him, and he can still integrate himself within the team. I can see these two being here for a while, unless they're shipped out on loan. They're sort of the understudies, as I said, to BenQ. Then we go to Mancini, who, again, is an understudy to Valo and Minala. His stats don't represent how well he's played. Whether you've had players like that in your saves, where their stats have been awful and they shouldn't play to a level that they do, but they do, and you can't really explain why. He's that player. Whether they needed to play him in that Carrillo role or the ball-winning holding midfielder role, he's done it. As well as the centre mid attacking role, he's also done that. He's great throughout the midfield, and I can't justify getting rid of him, seeing as he's only on £600 a week. It's not a massive hit to our wage bill. Again, another reason why I haven't upgraded all. Iziaka Kamate is someone that we brought in, didn't we? Yeah, we brought in from Inter Milan on a loan. He's another youngster who I am trying to... Where are we? Well, we're training him as a box-to-box. He's got a very well-rounded attributes so far. I keep calling them stats attributes. His physicals are great, pace, natural fitness, balance, so on and so forth. His mentals are decent. His technicals are just the thing that letting him down. But again, he's 20-year-old and he has played for... I say played, he's been with Inter Milan, so that obviously speaks for something. But he's going to be either in that Carrillo role, or the centre mid attacking role. We're just going to try and integrate him again this season. David Munoz, he is the backup to BenQ. His mentals are great at the top end, but if he's only a centre mid attacking, that's all we need. We need that passing, we need that vision, first touch, long shots. As you can see, his physicals are great. Strength of 2 is a bit of a worry, but we don't need him to be strong. We just need him to be able to find a killer ball, which is a player trait that I'm going to try and get him onto pretty soon. The one thing that does worry me is the off the ball. But that, again, is 19. It's something that can be trained. We've got Mies Rix, who is more of a backup to our main striker. If you have already looked through the team, you've probably noticed him, but we'll get to him in a bit. He's on loan from FC Utrecht from the Eredivisie. His stats were really good. The main thing that attracted me to him was the technique and acceleration. He can play striker or he can play the inside forward. He's not trained to be an inside forward. It's something that I think we are training him on. But to have versatility, it's key at a level like this. He says he wants to be a poacher, but if you look at that, I mean that looks like he's a decent class advanced forward for us. Then we've got BenQ here again, who is going to be our main focal point, our main creativity going forward this season, as it was last season. Certain times throughout the season, he disappeared, which was a worry to me. But again, the players that I wanted to bring in to replace him, I couldn't get in. They all went to different clubs, which was annoying. It must have been down to our reputation of the club, because I were offering more money and but we're just obviously still going elsewhere. So yeah, he is our main focal point. Still young. I always forget that he's 24. Not on a massive amount of money. He's worth a decent amount. So hopefully this season he can come up with the goods for us and keep that creativity going. So that's our midfield. Going on to the attacking midfield players. I'm not very comfortable with the wingers that we've got. We're a bit all over the place. That were an area that I was worried about. So I sort of went for quantity over quality to an extent. Galano is back on that right hand side. 33 years of age. His physicals are holding up, but they are starting to deteriorate. But if you look at that Holy Trinity, it's still decent long shots, which I've found out to be a great thing for inside forwards or inverted wingers. If you've got inside forwards or inverted wingers but have got great long shots, like 12, 13 above, they're just absolutely ping goals in for fun. And that was one of the reasons that he got a decent amount of goals for us last season. So he's going to be playing off the right. Starting positions, starting backup, third choice, I don't know yet. It's all going to come down to form of the players. This is Henrik Ostruk. We brought him in mainly as a winger on the right side to be challenging Galano, but he can also play through the middle. As you can see, his technicals are very damn good. Physicals are good. Certain things on his mentals are not great, but which is obviously what we're training, composure, decisions. He looks a good player, but from what I've seen from pre-season, he's not putting in performances. But again, he has only just come in, so it might be a whole thing of needing to settle in. Where's our other left-sided? So here we have Jean Mosquera. We brought him in on a free from Victoria Plzeň. He's pretty much a backup. He's got good stats. Good stats again. 34-year-old, so his physicals are going to start deteriorating. But I wanted an older head who could be around and, along with Galano, probably support the younger players that are coming through. Another left-sided, Alvaro Martin. There were a couple of choices we had, and I picked Alvaro, obviously, because of what I've just said about learning about the long shots. And he's got 16 long shots, 12 technique. It's this sort of area where his composure and decisions, but again, we're training them. It could be quicker, but inside forward, needs that agility, long shots, first touch, dribbling. That's all I'm asking for. So he's probably going to be up there challenging Galano. I've just lost him. Challenging Galano for that starting spot. Where are we? Tiane, the youngster that's probably never going to break through. Saber, decent potential, so he could, at some point in maybe a cup competition, start coming through. Who else left-sided? Campano. Now, this is an interesting one because we had him last season, and I never felt like he did anything for us. But if you go back and look, he actually didn't do too bad. 26 games, but 22 of them were off at bench. He had 4 starts, he's got 3 goals, 1 assist, and he's got a 6.77. But again, he has got a decent potential. So again, long shots, first touch, dribbling, pace. So that right side is somewhat stacked with players, whether it's stacked with quality. that's a thing that we remain to see. So if we go over to the left side, a name that you may recognise, Lucas Velicki, who we actually managed to get on a permanent deal after he was on loan last season. 35 games, 8 goals, 12 assists, 7 player at matches, 7.28 rating. Absolute machine for us last season on loan from Atalanta. We managed to get him on a free. But as you can see from that beast there, he's currently out for 2 to 3 months, which means he'll be out for 3 to 4 months with a torn thigh muscle, which happened in my last game of pre-season, which I'm fuming about because he was having a good pre-season. So that is Velicki. He's returned to the club. Just a well-rounded player. We've got Stankovic, who come in and is probably going to end up starting for us on that left side, cutting in. Decent player. Long shots, not what they are, but we're at a point where I couldn't be fussy about who I brought in, and he is somewhat of a decent player, so that's why we brought him in. Campano, we've seen. Spiane is a young striker. Then we've got Casano, who we had again last season. Didn't do a lot, but I don't believe he played a lot either. Look at his star rating again. If you go by that, he's playing pretty much at his full potential. Mentals not bad. Got a decent early Trinity, and his physicals are okay, but he's not to write home about, so he's definitely our backup if someone needs a rest. And then Artem Veklenko, obviously, is Ukrainian, as you can see, and this is not a simple thing. Apart from the first touch, I think he's a great player. His composure, his decisions, determination, off the ball, his teamwork could be a bit better, but you want your wingers and attacking players to be a bit selfish and be able to do things. His physicals, great acceleration, pace, strength for a winger. First touch is the only thing that really lets him down. Dribbling, finishing good, long shots good, technique good. He will be challenging, who did I say? He will be challenging Stankovic for that starting position. Not a great pre-season, not going to lie. I expected a lot more of him when he come in pre-season. But hopefully, again, it's just settling in period. So that's our right-hand side of midfield, attacking midfield. Speedy, young striker, probably not going to play much. Again, high potential though. Lenko we've seen. And Tony Magic, on loan from Dynamo Zagreb. Looks really good. Dribbling, first touch. Got that flair, he's got that natural fitness, composure, which I always find great. He will be a backup. Lucas Gomez, I don't know what to do with him. I'm not going to lie, I don't know what to do with him. Look at last season. Wow, he only played 12 times last season. 12 times, 4. Okay, he did a lot better than I thought he did. Not gonna lie. It's not turned out to be the player I thought it was going to be when we got him in from FC Groningen. But again, is a backup. I am trying to farm him out on loan to get experience. He's not far off playing from his full potential, but we'll see how things go this season. As you can see, there's a lot of players on this left-hand side that are downlisted for loan. And then we have got Jonsson. Berke Jakob Johnson. Butchered that, but we'll go with it, and we ended up there somehow. Young lad, young Icelandic striker. Good. Probably I saw maybe more as a somewhat target man. His heading is good, but his jumping reach is poor. He's got decent accelerator, decent pace, and natural fitness, but his strength's low. But again, you look at these down here, work rate, which I hate low work rates for my team. It does my head in. Teamwork's low, positioning's low. Positioning is not really a attacking thing, but I always look at that. But again, heading, technique, the Holy Trinity are good. He's got 15 composure. Decisions could be a little high. But again, he's 19, so I'm hoping he could blossom into something. We're only on 450 quid a year, a month, a week. Christ almighty. So that's hopefully something we can do. But as you can see, I saved the best to last. I didn't know whether we were going to get him back, and I was racking my brain with who I could get, which is why we had the likes of Rix, Magic, and Jonsson coming, because I didn't know whether we were going to get him back. Raymondo's back. The Don, the God, the machine of a man, and we're getting him for £375 per week, which is an absolute steal for this kind of player. Excuse me. Look at his stats. Look at his star rating. Last season, 15 goals in 22 games, 4 assists, 4 player of the matches, 7.27 rating, and he missed the last 2 months of the season. He got 15 in 22. He's an absolute machine, and for us to stay up this season, we are going to rely on him so bloody heavily. He's our main outlet for everything. If you watch the previous stream, you could see that it'd be on a 6.3, and then all of a sudden it'd get a goal, and then he'd get another goal, and then he'd get another goal. You just have to look at his value. I have tried to sign him, but again, look at his value. I was looking to maybe keep him on loan until his contract runs out with Bologna, but as you can see, 2027, that's not happening. If we get promoted to Serie A, which is highly unlikely, apart from that, we are never going to be able to buy him unless we get a board takeover, which had been rumoured during the off-season, but never happened. If you don't know, when it comes to Football Manager, if you get into a certain amount of debt, instead of letting the team fold or go bust or anything like that, you generally get a board takeover and someone will inject a shed load of money. So I'm not going for that. It's not purposely where we are in debt, but the finances aren't great, I've seen. But like I said, Raymondo's back. If I could, I'd hug him, because he's the godsend. He's our main outlet. He's the guy. As you can see already, from the 2 cup games we've played, the prelim and the game against Empoli, 4 goals in 2 games. Goals per 90, 2.35. Shots on target per 90, 5.29. Shots per 90, 7. Key passes. It's just a machine. But yeah, so that is the team. We are an hour in, and I've pretty much introduced the team. But it's his first game back. I wanted you to get to know him, because I never really introduced him too much last season. Where are we? So this is how we're going to line up against Parma. Obviously, as you can see over here, Lewandowski is just returning from injury. Aidonis is coming back from an injury. Not really injury, he's just not match fit. Pabe and Veliki are down there. We have got a massive squad compared to last season. It's sort of stressing me out, but if you look at the star ratings, a lot of them are just youngsters that I'm trying to farm out or have around the first team. But as you can see, these pretty much same formation, same roles as last year. As we get better, these centre halves will in turn end up being ball playing defenders. But I don't want them to start doing this year. The holding midfielder, I've toyed with going with a halfback. So I've seen a lot of other YouTubers playing halfbacks in this sort of formation, and it's great. But I don't really want to play Minala there, because his stats for that aren't great. I'd rather have him as a ball-winning midfielder than a halfback. But I might toy with that in certain games and see where we end up. Same with BenQ. This formation, again, I've seen a lot. People are either playing him as a centre midfielder on attack or playing as an advanced playmaker. Me personally, I don't like having a playmaker in my team, whether it be roaming, deep lying, or advanced. I like everyone to be able to get a touch and not have a main focal point, even though BenQ and Raymondo are my main focal points this season. I might again toy with those. Straw Duck, thank you very much for the sub. It's very much appreciated, my friend. Where were we? I might again toy with these roles in less important games, but every game's going to be important this season. As you can see from the formation, from the instructions here on the left-hand side, I've somewhat simplified it because we are playing in Serie B. I don't want to get too complicated. Normal passes, it says slightly shorter, but that's just because of how we're playing. Slower tempo. I like to dictate the tempo myself for my teams. Don't know whether to keep the ball in the box on. I'm going to keep it off for the time being because, again, we are going up into high division. I want us to make as much... I want us to make as much... I can't think of a word. I want us to make as many chances as we can, or take as many chances as we can, and not worry about getting into the box, whether it's shoot on sight or early crosses, blah, blah, blah. So that's why that's there. Counter, we want to be countering. I was last season playing with regroup, and then back end of season I went to counter pressing. I'm going to leave it blank for now. Regroup worked well for us for a long time, for most of the season. And when I went to counter pressing, it worked even better. But from other YouTubers, again, that I've seen, that I've watched, counter pressing hasn't worked very well for them this season. Now, there has been an update to Football Manager not long since for the winter update. I don't know whether that has changed or what, because I think the last time we played, that update wasn't out. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just going to leave that blank for now. We've got blank canvas to try and adapt to Serie B in the early parts of this season. Distribute centre-backs, take short kicks. Where are we? I'm going to play a lower defensive line. People always used to play a high line or much higher and keep the opposition penned in. This season on Football Manager, or this year on Football Manager, higher lines don't seem to work. From what I've seen myself and from what other YouTubers I've seen, they don't work. So either keep them on standard or I'm going to keep it on low. Because when I had it on standard, I felt like we're getting caught out with balls over top so much. So we're either dropping off or I'm just going to keep a lower line this season. Keep a high press, lower line. We'll see how that goes. Trigger press more often. A lot of people say have it on much more often, but I want to remain defensively sound. So I'm not going to press all the time and get caught out of position or have players come out of position to press, leaving holes in certain areas. So stop it, gay eye, mind. Leaving holes in certain areas. So I keep it more often, and sometimes I'll even drop it back to slightly more often. You're still going to press. It's just you're not going to press as much, and your players aren't going to come from their position, out of their position, exposing a hole for them to, for the opposition to nip into. All these, they're mainly left blank until I am in the match and I've seen a bit of what's going on with the team. I always use them to adapt myself. But yeah, that is pretty much everything. That is the team, that is the club, that is the tactics. You've seen somewhat seen the schedule. There's not a whole lot left to say before we go into the matches. We've got some players that I think we're coming in on trials. Yeah, we're coming in on trials. We have got a bit left over in the wage budget. We've got like $4,000 left over. But with a projection of nearly $3.5 million in debt at the end of this season, we haven't got no loans. We've got net debt, but we haven't got no loans. I don't really want to spend that money because I feel like it's going to get cut like it did at the end of the last season. So, after all that talking, my head is pounding and your head's probably pounding listening to it. We are going to jump into the first game that olbia Calcio have ever played in Serie B against Parma, who, where are we? finished, oh, Christ almighty, finished 3rd and then 4th in Serie B last season. So, very decent side. Also, that away kit. Yes, please. So, let's jump into it, guys. Opposite instructions. I've already been to this at this point, but they look like we're gonna form up in a 4-2-3-1. No nonsense, centre ass, fullback. Yeah, that's pretty much what I used to play. Segundo Volante. That could be an issue for us, but I'm gonna expect Minala to pick up those deep runs that he's gonna be making. Yep, we're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Adonis, Adonis needs a number. We can't pick number 12 for some reason. I don't know why. But he's now number 44. Here we go, guys. This is it. First game in Serie B. We've got the match sounds on. Where's my headset? Just turn that up a bit. Pressure is all on them, so what do we have to lose? Yeah, so pretty much, if in doubt, balls out. We've got naught to lose. Let's fucking have it. The team has not cared about my pre-match talk much there. I can't get my talk out much. Talk out? What the fuck am I on about? We'll give him a good encourage. We have started on positive. I do want to keep on the front foot and try and somewhat press teams. This is a great first. Oh, here we go. First highlight corner for them. Cleared. Oh, he's got his open. It's too easy. Too easy. 1-0 down. 19th minute. Oh, they're checking it. Are they checking that ball? Goal awarded. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, this is going to be a bad season, isn't it? Look, all the space he's got. Come on. Palmer, 2-0 up, 24 minutes gone. Not a great start to the season that I was hoping for. We'll give the boys another. I'm going to put Trevor on a wing-back attack duty. Here we go then. Glano, corner, whips in. Minala. It's cleared, but back in by Raimondo. 2-1. Valo scored. Good lad, good lad, good lad. 2-1. Just before half-time. Cut that deficit. That's what I like. Yeah, it's looking at the shot map. Probably do need to work it into the box a bit more. They seem a bit spread out, but I'm encouraged by that. Goalkeeper's having a fucking mare, but he's a sub-keeper. XG, fuck, I don't care about XG. I hate XG. Yeah, 1 shot on target out of 7. Okay, then we may need to start working into the box. Ignore what I said earlier. Right, we'll just go with assistant manager. Yeah, Vala's having a decent game. Raimondo, Stanker, Stokovic needs to start picking his ass up. Trevor's having a good game. Van Gelderen, like I said at the start, he's not having a great game. Oh, here we go. Oosterwolde. These are, like I said, obviously a better team than us by a mile. We just need to try and remain solid and probably try and play on a counter. Don't let him go, don't let him go, don't let him go, don't let him go. Crosses it in. Too easy. Called it. I called it so much. If we go to instructions, so we try and trap them outside. Try and force them inside. 3-1. Yes, I would like to make that 3-1. Another highlight. This looks like it's going Palmer's way, but you never know. Raimondo's pressing it as it goes out. Who is that? Who is that? Good save. Who was that? Who was that? I don't know who it was. I think it was right back. I think it was Van Gelderen. Who's having an absolute fucking mare, and I think we are going to get him off. Who we got? I'm going to bring Skog on for Gillespie, who is having a mare. Who else is having a mare? Galano. Who we got? I'm going to bring Alvaro on. Galano there. Solkovic, Valenko's going to come on. So that's 4 of our 5 subs in one hit. Trevor now. Back to Mirana. Skog. Passing it back nicely. Minala to Volo. BenQ plays a ball out wide to Alvaro. If he can whip it in. Whips it into Volo. Raimondo! Told you. Always pops up. He is an absolute monster. Okay, we'll do what assistant says. As this is yet another highlight. Looks like it's going Palmer's way. Oh, get to it. Fuck me. See what I mean about playing balls over top? So if we now start dropping off more. Yes, we'll drop off more. Encourage a team. We never expected to win against Palmer. Scoring 2 goals, it shows their vulnerabilities rather than... As keeper's having an absolute mare, if we're being honest. BenQ's having a mare, so I am going to bring on... What happened there? Someone gets sent off? Please don't. Please nobody gets sent off. I'm going to bring on Munoz for BenQ, and that's our last change. Shall we try... Oh, in midfielder. They're all laying us. Fuck you pricks. Play him, attack midfielder, attack. I'm gonna go both wing backs on attack. And we're gonna try and force it here. We're gonna go attacking. A bit more tempo. I'll take that off. I'm gonna work in a box, floated. Counter press, distribute quickly. Yo, keep that. Get stuck in. We're going from having no instructions to doing a Dr. Benji and just going balls deep. Encourage the team. And that's it. Game over. Game over. First game in Serie B. It seems worse than it is with a 4-2 defeat. They dominated us. We barely had an XG of 1, but certain players played well. Raimondo, Alvaro come on and had a stormer. Galano let us down. Galesic let us down. As keeper had a 6 rating. It wasn't a great start to the season, but we're not going to be too harsh on them. We never expected to win in the first place. Palmer go top at table. We are in the dropper zone. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about that. First game of season. Let's get these guys in on trial, should I say, and see how they fare. For some reason, I had my fitness coach doing the press conferences, and I never knew. I always thought it was my assistant coach. But I'm just going to let him keep doing them. He likes them. Look at his face. He loves them. He loves doing press conferences. I hate doing press conferences. So yeah, we'll just let him keep doing what he's doing. Goalkeeper. Oh, hello. This looks pretty good. Fairly consistent performer. Potential to be a Serie B. Where did he come from? Come from Parma. Well, let's get him in. Sweeper, keeper, defend. Discuss availability with agent. Oh my god, he's coming into the club. Yes, thank you, sir. Approach to sign. Breakthrough prospect. Never pay signing on fees or agent fees. Definitely not agent fees. 2-year contract. And this little thing is something that I recently discovered. Optional contract extension by clubs. Obviously, because we're playing lower down, we can't tie them down to a huge contract. So this just allows that. You have to pay a bit more of a premium on the player. I'm going to go at 450. And he wants 500. We're going to get 450. There we go. Bang. Done. Welcome to the club. G. Garafani. Giovanni Gabriel. GG Triple G. Holy shit, we've got Triple G in my club. No one's going to beat us. Simple as. Simic. His name rings a bell. We have some decent sides. But yes, where are we? 28-year-old. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't enjoy big games. This is what I'm coming across a lot, and it's really annoying. Don't enjoy big games, but he's a consistent performer. Leading Serie C. What's he asking wage-wise? 2.1. 1.9. We'll terminate his trial. And move into under 20s. We'll see how he does compared to other players. I'm not sure what's going on, but I am enjoying it. Ryan, welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you very much. Basically, football is what's going on, but analytical football. Numbers and letters everywhere. It's rather daunting when you first come into it. Yeah, I won't lie. But saying that, Ryan, you like your fucking, I don't know, all your MMOs and stuff, don't you? That's just all confusing to me. I don't know how to do all that poop. Roberto Ranieri from Nova. He played in Serie C last season, didn't he? Played consistently well. Heading of 4, he's a centre mid, so deep line playmaker. Carelia? Carolero? I'll just make it up. I'm not bothered. Could he play? Nah, long shots, not great off the ball, not great. So he'd be another player. Carillo. I feel like we've got a lot of these players though. Leading C is playing at his potential. He could be a good, consistent performer. Let's have a look and see what his agent says. 2 grand. Again, just because I've got that 4 grand spare to bring players in, I'm not going to do it just for the sake of it. I've still got to maintain the quality. Where are we? This kid is a winger. Could he play as a forward? I mean, he's not going to play as a forward because we've got Raymondo. Right side, so inside forward on attack. I do feel like we're stacked on that left-hand side, especially when Veliki comes back. Good potential ability. He's got a resolute personality. Come from Bologna. Played in Serie A last season as well for Bologna. Got a 6.6, played 19 games. Have we... How much do you want, my friend? He wants to be a star player, so that's going to be a fucking great start, isn't it? Star player is going to want mad amount. Yeah, see you later, mate. Thank you. Come. Thank you. Come again. Where are we? Contract terminate trial. Under 20s. Nabil Touayazare. Where's he from? Morocco. He's a natural striker, advanced forward. Meh. How will it fare out wide? Don't look too bad out wide. Attack midfield left. Down the pecking order. Fairly selfish. Fairly consistent. Balanced normal personality, which is never great. Lacks determination. Have a look. 1.4, 1.4. I do like this whole you can talk to their agent and work out how much you want. I dare say when I first started using it, it felt like cheating because you knew what you want before you went into negotiations. But at the same time, it's never, ever, ever what they want. That geezer's just said he wants 1.4k per week. If I go in here and ask him how much he actually wants, I bet it's not 1.4k a week. See? If I try and get it down to 1.4k, I'm going to prove a point here. Even with all this shit, which I wouldn't normally have on, 2.2. Never once. What? It's just a load of crap. A lot of crap. Young striker who has come from Brighton, who were on loan at Salford in League 2 last season, 13 in 46. A lot of starts. Target man, 6 foot. Height doesn't matter, it's all about jumping reach. Oh, it could be a good target man. We could end up playing 2 up top, which I think is our backup tactic. Is it our backup tactic? Yeah, it's our backup tactic. Don't discriminate. This tactic is a boss. This tactic is a boss. I'm telling you. That strength of 15 is actually insane. Good finishing, good off the ball. How much do you want, my friend? 1.5, 1.5. Is he on a shortlist? We'll add him to a shortlist for the strikers. And I'm going to terminate his trial for now. I'm going to do a bit more scouting off stream. Oh, we missed one. Loris Zonta from Vicenza. Played in Serie C last season. 27-year-old. Doesn't look great. I'm not seeing all too good so far. So unless we get him for a steal, grand. That's not bad. It's not bad. I am going to leave that. I'm going to deliberate a bit more off stream as to stuff like that. Also, where are we? We are going to be keeping an eye on Leeds, obviously, in the Premier League. Not great so far. 1 point from 3. Who have first 3 games been against? Bruno Lage is still the gaffer with Stewie D. Wolves, Fulham, and Tottenham scored 1 goal and conceded 7, which isn't great. Yeah, we only had 4 games pre-season. That's just stupid. Jester, my boy, how are we? Sunday League, back to the Championship. You go. Jester, we're building a team. We're building a dynasty. In a couple of years, this team will be gods. I know there's a long way to go, guys, but where are we? We're in March, aren't we? Generally, the game don't come out till like October, November time. Unless there's major updates to the game, I only tend to buy every other year's game. So obviously this is 23. Unless there's a massive update for 24, I won't buy 24 and I'll go straight to 25 because I don't get to play the game enough. But I like to have a long save. So I always miss a year out and that lets me have a long save. Last year I only did like 6 or 7 seasons with Harrogate, and I say that's last year. I think that was 21 that I had. And yeah, I only got 6 seasons in 2 years. I don't get to play it enough, but unless there's a massive update out, I won't be playing the new one. But I will still be continue playing this one. That's just how I do things. Just at work second night. Oh, Jester, my God. Could not do with those nights. You need a new job, brah. You need to learn how to edit and you could be my new editor. Horror new game. I mean, I feel like this season's going to be a horror going into it, but yeah. All these are getting interest. He looks good. He looks very good. Have I talked to him? It would be interesting in a loan move. I want to pay all his wages. Not happening. Holy shit. We sold 769 season tickets compared to last year. 307. So we have more than doubled, which is great to see the new fans. Agents trying to... Also a new trick that I have learned, ladies and gentlemen. The match review. The day after your game, do a match review. It doesn't go against... It pretty much counts still as a rest period, but there's no downside to it, which is weird that this has only just come to light. I think I saw Zealand and Dr. Benji talk about it, which with people like that who are like so good at the game. I can't believe it's only really come to light, unless they've known about it and just not said, oh, but I don't know. But yeah, match review after every game. It's a must. Match tactics, teamwork, match preparation, defensive shape, attacking movement. Hopefully. Oh, we aren't even doing all this. Do a bit of recovery there and there. I want to do some set pieces. I want to defend free kicks after last. See what? They're not having a fucking rest day. Defend corners as well. There's just going to be a massive injury coming around the corner, isn't there? Can you sign Greenwood? Oh, Jester! She said no, Mason. She said no. Where are we? Wow, Real Vallecano, second in league. I know there's only 2 games gone live, but, you know, still impressive. Transfer deadline for... Yeah, the deadline day has been and gone, but obviously because that's... Dani Alves. Why is Dani Alves being accused of it now? Is that something that I've not found out about? Oh, the music may stop from time to time, guys. My CPU gets pegged at 100% whenever I play this game. But I've got a... Is he going to jail? What, for the same thing as Greenwood and Mendy? I have not heard about this. Yes, I have got an upgrade coming for my computer soon. So hopefully that will be... no, I don't want that. Hopefully that will be good. So there might be a point where there isn't any streams for a week. I'll try and do it on a week 2 schedule where I can do it maybe during the week and then I can just have the stream on a Saturday so it don't disrupt it too much. I've got my CPU. I just need to get a motherboard and I need my RAM. Well, my motherboard's underway. I need to get some RAM. And then I need to install it all. But the way my setup is now, it's all a bit bodged together, but it's bodged together in a way that I don't think I'm going to be able to take it apart, so it might take a lot longer than a normal person would do to just remove stuff. Plus, I am very pedantic. So coming up, we have got... Oh, great. So, I mean, we did Palm at first game. We've got Brescia, who sits second in league for our second game of the season. Shit, I didn't actually know about Dani Alves. That's mad. I always like Dani Alves as well. That's a shocking thing. What made you sad, Jester? What made you sad? Yeah, upgrade. I've got a new CPU. I managed to snag a CPU from work. I got a 5600X that had some bent pins on it. Apparently it works all right. So cross fingers. As you can see, they're the board and the supporters are expecting us to get beat handedly against Brescia. So there is no pressure on me. I could get beat 7-0 and no one would bat an eyelid apart from myself. Boo. Fucking knobhead. That won't be a stream a lot. No. If I do it on a week 2 schedule, Chester, and I try and get it done during the week, then I should technically only miss 1 day.
What's this?
So I've got my upgrade coming from my computer pretty soon.
Oh, with the bent chip, the bent pins. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean I've gone through. What?
Does it work though? 100%.
Yeah. One of the lads has tested it out at work and said it said everything reads, everything registers, it works. It looks like it works all right. So I just need to. Got my motherboard coming on Tuesday, I believe. I just need to get some RAM as we welcome Triple G into the club. We'll get Bianchu to say hello to him. Already looks like a very competent goalkeeper. Where's he line up? It looks like he's better than Lewandowski, so we might have found Lewandowski's. Oh my Jesus! Lewandowski's replacement right there. How's the stream going, bro? How is the Hawaiian?
We had a slight power cut, so I will be restarting the stream and just doing like an hour, and then I'm probably just going to call it and carry on another time.
What do you mean you had a power cut?
No, this fucking the electrics in my house are pretty fucked. We've got like one of them old like things. So like if a light bulb trips, the entire electric go off. So it's not great.
How long did you do it for stream?
I think the stream was an hour.
Oh yeah,
well,
you did an hour nearly.
yeah. I know. The problem, it was for tech issues. I'm thinking just scan it, and I can probably do an hour, and just get back to where I was.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So I might just do that.
Just get back in it.
Yeah, I'll chill in here for a minute, and I'll pop back over.
Did you also know about Danny Alves?
You talking to me?
Yeah, to you. Yeah.
What do you mean about Danny Alves?
Apparently, Danny Alves has gone to jail.
Has he? Oh yeah, I heard something about it the other week.
Yeah, apparently he went full on Greenwood.
Well, I didn't hear that. I heard he was being a bit. He'd been charged with something.
Oh,
See Sheffield United?
No.
Oh, they're basically gone bankrupt. They've had to
Shame.
they've had to turn off the electricity and the undersoil heating because they can't afford it.
Lol.
Basically, they've spent too much money, and if they carry on putting the heating on, they'll break financial fair play in the championship. So they're fucked.
Oh,
So if it
what is it? A certain grey-haired knobhead once said that was related to our club. We have lived the dream, and that dream has come back and bit us in the arse, and now we shall suffer for 16 years, should I say.
Yeah, but to be fair, theirs isn't a fish tank. Sheffield United CEO Stephen Bettis has reassured fans that they will be not entering administration this season.
Yeah, this season. That's what fucking Rid's dickhead said about us.
Yeah. Who was it? Ken Bates thingy you got you out with it.
To be honest, if it weren't for Ken Bates, it won't be a Leeds United. I don't care what any Leeds United supporter says. If it weren't for Ken Bates, if it weren't for GFH, if I want for Massimo Cellino, there would not be no Leeds United. So you've got to give
Chelsea. There wouldn't be a Chelsea without Ken Bates.
Yeah, no. Even though he racked up debt, but at that point, debt was just a normal thing for a club to have.
Yeah, he stole Chelsea. Well, he saved Chelsea when they were in administration, and then he sold them to Abramovich. He did a lot for the club.
Yeah. Everyone says he was shit owner because they were in debt when he left the club, and I'm like, hang on a minute, it were early 2000s. Every club were pretty much in debt at that point, and now it's a normal thing for a club to be in debt.
Yeah. Sheffield United turned off undersoil heating. They will not use fertilizer for the rest of the season in a bid to stabilize the club as promotion seekers enter financial issues.
Shame.
They're second at the moment. If they don't go up, they're fucked.
Yeah, we'll probably end up doing a derby, won't we?
Yeah, but Derby, I mean, they're not the only ones. Wigan are pretty fucked as well.
Yeah, Wigan are fucked. What could we do with Triple G here? Handling and reflexes are pretty good. I'm gonna 21. I'm gonna keep him additional focus. I'm gonna keep him on reactions, reflexes, anticipation, concentration, reflexes, anticipation, concentration. His composure and decisions aren't great. Well, looking at that positioning, communication. We'll keep his reactions up. We'll stream a lot. I'll only be missing like maybe one stream, Jester, maybe two. So it's if I do this upgrade, that's good. Your stream is the only thing I wait for every week. Oh, my G.
Yeah, you can still put out shorts, though, can't you?
Yeah.
We'll have to record something, then you put that out.
Yeah. I've got plenty of things to. I mean, even if worse comes to worse, I could technically put Discord on my phone, and we could just, I don't know, do a just chatting stream or something like that.
Do a watch along.
Yeah.
Depends when you do it.
Also, we discovered that whole podcast thing the other day.
The premiere thing, it's different than viewers, by the way. I found that out.
What do you mean?
Well, I had something like 10 views on the premiere, but then once it like uploaded, it's a bit like the lives, like they're separate.
All right,
you know what I mean? Well, I think they are.
But you know, with the whole podcast thing, you know, when you click to go live now, the podcast is there as a section, which it wasn't last week or something. So it must be new things they've implemented.
I mean, they're trying to do with because Apple have got a podcast, and I've just seen Spotify was Joe Rogan Experience. They've also got their own, but
oh, Jester, did you see our Mandalorian thing? Did you like that?
He did comment in it. He was in the premiere.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, yeah. That's a good point. Have you tried running it off? Running it on and off again. Turning it off and on again. My bad. I can't.
I have
Can't
tried to turn it
speak.
on. Thing is, I don't even know what's tripping it, to be honest. I think there's because we had a problem last year when it was snowing a lot, and I think there's like a loose thing somewhere.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Just I wasn't saying you have to watch it. I was just saying that is a new thing that could be coming.
Because it's pre-recorded, you watch it whenever.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you've got any topics to recommend for that, then well, I will leave you alone in a second, Lank, so you can carry on your stream.
Are you gonna go back to streaming?
I might start a new one and see what happens. Just
Let
an
me know
hour
if you
one.
do, so I can start it up.
Shall do. Before I go, do you know what we're streaming on Tuesday and Thursday?
I haven't thought that far ahead, but
well, Thursday's Fear Thursday. The return.
Thursday is Fear Thursday, Jester, you absolute melt. Excuse me. So
I think
that will be Devour, yeah.
I have to see
oh my goodness, that stinks.
I have to see if we can get Callum, and then Tuesday we've got Raft, we've got Pokemon, we've got racing. Oh, we can do solo streams again on.
Oh, racing's a good one because I've been watching. Watching the F1 today, and I've been watching WRC on BT as well because I've completely. I own BT. I have purchased BT. Legit. So we hadn't done Raft for 2 weeks, so that might be a thing. But the racing thing, I'm quite down for.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I am going to see if I can get this going, and if it fucking fucks up again, then I think it's a sign.
All right, my dude. Well, let me know, and I'll pop in.
Yeah, I'll get it set up, and then I'll let you know. I'll keep your stream open, and good luck. Hope you get promoted. Have you been winning all your games?
No, we have just lost 4-2 to Parma, but again, it was. Oh, we got 2,400 bums on seats. We got money coming in.
But Parma in Serie B.
It's a Parma Serie B.
I've finished. Empoli.
Ooh. Yeah, Empoli. Empoli are in Serie A. We played them in the first round of Coppa Italia.
Coppa Italia.
Yeah, we actually beat them. We also beat Cagliari, who are Serie A. And we beat Sampdoria.
In the league, or not?
Oh, Venezia.
Are they in Serie A now?
They're probably. I think they're in Serie A. Yeah. Let's have a look. Am I just not seeing them?
The Verona are top. No, they're not there.
Oh,
because they're normally in. They're in there like this season. I know that. No, they're the Venezia.
Oh, they're in Serie C. Shit, that didn't go well for them in general. No, we got relegated in first season and then relegated. Oh, Jesus, not good.
What, back-to-back relegation?
Well, we had a season in between.
Thought maybe done a Leeds or Sunderland.
Oh, that's a nice away kit, though. Look at that.
Yeah, have you not seen that's why everyone likes Venezia. They always go on about the kit. Have you seen the model?
Kappa, that's why, because Kappa have got sick kits.
Yeah, but it's the Venice clubs. They do all these posts. I think they were sponsored by Gucci at one point. But they had this model them, and she was like a supermodel, and everyone was buying the shirts because of it. I'll pop in when you end your stream or whatever. Adios, my dude.
Goodbye. Enjoy.
I won't, but bye.
Right, so let's get some music back on. Jester, my G. How are we? I'm assuming you'll still be on your break. So this is Triple G. We can add him to a development list and maybe potentially farm him out on loan. And we'll see how that goes. So, second match of the season coming up against Brescia. I feel like this is very. Let me. Going back to see you on Tuesday. Jester, my boy, have a good evening, my friend. Have a good rest of your shift. I'll see you on Tuesday. Jester, my boy. Have a good evening, my friend. A bit quiet. I'll turn my music up a little bit, guys. If it does start impacting the audio, please do let me know, and I'll turn it back off. I think we are. Oh, the centre mid's a bit tired. Don't really want to. So if I'm gonna bring next match only. I'll bring Mancini in, or do we bring someone else in? I'm gonna bring Shiro in on that holding midfield role. Who else did we have? There was someone who were training for a box to box, weren't we? Centre mid, Galini. Wait, Kamate? Do we try Kamate there? What's it rated as? It's a good Serie C. We are training him as a box to box. Where are you? Kamate. I'm gonna put Kamate. I'm not gonna actually put Kamate in. You know what? I'm gonna bring Mancini can start. Keep Kamate on the bench with Minala. Everyone else seems fresh-ish. And then we shall go from there. I don't know if it changed for work ball into the box and things like that. I'm gonna, we'll keep it fat. We'll go from there. Those instructions are not aligned. Shut the fuck up. I already don't like that geezer. Already don't like him. So here we go, guys. Second game of the season against Brescia. We are nearly 2 hours in. We've played 2 games. No one's expecting out from us, so go out there and enjoy yourselves. Van Gelderen is unsure, so he's probably going to end up not playing. Give him a good encourage to start with, and the first highlight of the game is against, presumably, Shiro, a great steal. There's after Raymondo. Bad fucking pass and touch. Who was that? Who was it? Mancini. Played the ball over top. Trevor deals with it. Back out wide. They're playing it back. Nice passing. Deal with it. Van der Gulder. Stay with your man. Crossed. Cleared. Clear. Nice. Well done, team. Well done. I hope you are all enjoying your lovely weekend on this beautiful Saturday evening as we encourage the team one more time. If you are enjoying the stream, please do consider liking and subscribing. Also, check out the shorts and the videos that I've released this week. We also did a roundup, a recap of The Mandalorian episodes 1, 2, and 3. If you want to go watch that. As we get back to gameplay, we've got sloppy passing that's giving the ball away. Clear it. Fuck's sake, man. Who's that? With sloppy defending, Trevor. 1-0 Brescia. Fullbacks are costing us, and that is an area that I highlighted at the start of the pre-season that I really wanted to do. But again, we are playing 2 high-flying teams in Brescia and Parma, so we're not realistically playing teams that could end up around us. Delano with a ball up to BenQ. BenQ with a chip. That was beautiful. I'm glad Raymondo didn't touch the ball because I believe they were offside there. As Trevor's got a throw in on the left-hand side, throws it into Shiro, who loses the ball way too easy, but he wins it back. Lays it off to BenQ, who swings it out wide to Van Gulren. As sloppy pass again, he needs to get back and win this tackle. Out to him. Well dealt with, but it's another clearance that we haven't capitalised on. The second and third balls are destroying us. Brescia are passing this out beautifully. Crossing. How has that done that? I think our own player, Galesic, headed it back across goal for some reason. As his name's highlighted. That's 2-0 just before half time. Just before half time, we have got a throw in on the right hand side. And Gilren. Cross in by Glano. BenQ. Stankovic! We're going to review this, aren't we? Is this going to VAR? Let's go. Let's go. Goal. Get in. 2-1. Going in at half time. They have a mad end to the first half. Looks pretty even from the shots. Not had many on target. Do I go with the whole work the ball into the box? I'm going to try it in the second half. I'm also going to try and up the pace a little. If it wasn't for that goal before the half time, I think we'd have been all right. BenQ looks frustrated and Raymondo looks anxious. So I'm happy with that. Keep up. Stojkovic. I'm going to get everyone's names wrong, but that's why I make up my own little nicknames for everyone. Apart from Raymondo, who is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. That's why he's the GOAT! As you can see, Traver's having a mare. So if we'll put Traver as a fullback on defend. Or do I keep it? I'm going to wing back defend, and then he can get deep crosses in. And we can go from there. We'll begin second half. Give the boys a nice encourage. 2-1 down. We're not out of it yet. Glano with a deep free kick. Headed clear. Now Brescia are looking to get on the break, but we have won it back with Shiro. Beautiful. Traver, Mirana. Over to Galesic. Galesic were a ball that's just out of nowhere, but no point. Glano were never going to win it. And now we're being caught out because Van der Gulderen is too high up. Off a post. We are going to pause that. I don't like having... I'm going to put them both fullback on defend. I don't like having my wing backs on defend. I'm going to put Shiro on support though and push him higher up. BenQ's having an absolute mare, in danger of being booked. I'm going to change his role to an advanced playmaker on attack and see if that does anything. Everyone else is playing okay. Traver and Galesic are 6.4s, but BenQ's having a mare. I'm going to keep him on for another 10 minutes and see where we go from there. Change a couple of rolls around as Brescia have got a throw in on the right hand side. Galesic with a nice clearance. Come on. Mancini needs to win that. Lay out wide. They've got to get a cross in here. Mancini goes over to cover. Oh, Raymondo's gone. Fuck off. Why, Raymondo? I've literally just been singing his praises. Oh. Right, I'm gonna... go full Barca here and play that. So Mancini's still going across. Ball winning midfielder. I'm going to put him back on defend. And then BenQ's going to be playing as a shadow striker. But I feel like maybe Ostruk could be. Oh, actually, he's not on the bench. Shite. Could give it another 10 minutes with BenQ up there and see how he goes. And if not, Ostruk's going to come on. I don't think BenQ has got the physicals, but we'll go from there. I'm going to fall back to that. I mean, trap him inside. Counter attack. Distribute quickly. Put a ball into the box. Standard. We'll go from there. Give him another encourage. Delano, we'll pause that as we get Ostruk to go up there and play there. Confirm that. Delano over a free kick on the left hand side. Not too many attackers. Why have we got so many back? This is annoying me. I need to go through the set places. As he goes for goal, and that is just a pointless attempt on target. Brescia play it up. too easy. That one ball has just sliced us apart. I am going to make a few subs here. Who have we got? BenQ's off. Trevor is having a mess, so we are going to bring Giordano on. Centre half, Galesic's having a mare, but we'll keep him out there. There's a cross in from Brescia, cleared. And that's the end of the highlight. Stojankovic plays a pointless ball. Brescia clear, win it, come on. We've got to win these balls. Who is that? Who is that? Galesic, ball to back post, 3-1. We're making that numbers advantage count now. Is that going to VAR? We're running to goal, we're running back. Fuck's sake. Galano out on this right hand side. Van Gilderen is going to lose the ball, isn't he? Mancini plays it back inside to Shiro. Oh, a cheeky little effort from edge of box. We'll get a few more subs on. How many subs have we got left? We have got 3 subs left. Galano's having a quiet one. I'm going to bring up Martin back on attack, and we are going to get Galesic off and put Skog back on. I feel like we may as well go for it at this point, and I'm going to have both fullbacks on attack. Fucking keeper's got 6.2. Lewandowski's full fit as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have got one sub left, but we'll go with this. As Brescia have a corner, somewhat cleared half-heartedly. Just going to get swung back in, but so much time saved by Foreign, or Fortin, should I say. Give the team an encourage. I'm going to go attacking. I'm going to press them. I'm going to get stuck in. Much more pressing. And yeah, just try and take the game to them. Encourage. Know what's coming of it. Not ever comes of anything when you go attacking. If we're not defensive, we'll go cautious. Raimondo's red card sort of sealed this. That's got to be offside. That's offside. It's offside. Because once again we get caught out by a cross. This is going to be full time unless. It's pointless balls getting played up front, and it's just killing us. There's no point in playing them balls because we're not winning them. Shiro's got the ball, pass it back to keeper 14, pass it out wide to Skog, goes through the middle to Mancini, back to Skog, over to Mirana, Shiro, him and Shiro playing, to Stojankovic, nearly a through ball. And Brescia are just seeing time out here. 3-1. 3-1. Raimondo's red card was a turning point in the game. He got 7.2 and then just lost his head. We wore better XG, if we trust XG, at the end of the first half. I'm going to lane to Raimondo for that because we were an off. Oh, shit. But it were unlucky. It were a stupid tackle in a stupid area of a pitch. But we are bottom. Again, we have played 2 of the top sides, so I'm not worrying too much. Raimondo's banned for 1 match, so that's great. Just after I was singing his praises as well. Just going to double check really quickly and see if Lubicon has gone back live. I don't believe it has. No, it hasn't. So yes, we shall go back. No stream. Big sad. Angelino's moved. I always rated this kid. I really did. He's crossing 17. Fuck me. Deportivo La Coruña. Man City, PSV, Man City, went to Leipzig, Hoffenheim, was just signed for Napoli on a £28 million transfer. Why no stream, Lubicon? Right, this music's not fitting. We'll ask for DJ to play some more songs. So play some Lofi. There we go. Chill. The game decided not to load on OBS, so I'll fix it another day. Should have played Fallen Order. Hello. Come jump back into Discord. You can be my assistant manager. You can be my ass man.
That was quick, wasn't it?
No offers, although to be honest, I think it's a big gamble whether to go for Triple G over Lewandowski because 14 has been abysmal. Yes, we are playing against Serie B sides are better from us, but yeah, consistent. But so is Lewandowski, and he likes big games, balanced personality. We're both balanced. Lewandowski's got better shot stopping, whereas Triple G's better at rushing out tendency. Very one-footed. I mean, there's not very similar. So 14's getting dropped, and I'm going to play Lewandowski because he has been a mainstay for us. Galecki has not been good in the last 2 games, but do we let him bed in a bit more? 6.2 against 2 of the top teams in the league. I mean, Parma are 8 for a minute, and Brescia are top.
You can teach me how to play this game because I have no idea.
And neither do I just fucking wing it pretty much.
Have you done any scouting, or is that off stream?
That's all out. That's all off stream.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah, that's behind the scenes. Behind the movie scenes.
Yeah, if you join his Patreon, you get behind the scenes content.
As we just see people splashing cash left, right, and centre while I've got a 0 budget. I don't even think I've signed a player for any money yet. Transfer
Probably
history.
good that my stream didn't work because I made a joke that might have been cancelable, so we'll forget that.
Why? I mean, don't repeat it.
I mean, I'll just I'll DM you on Discord and you can have a quick look
Okay.
whenever you have a second.
So we've got a couple of days break until we play Ascoli again, who are 20th. Also, they're the only team. Oh, the battle of the bottom. 20th versus 19th. The only team. Oh, Skog's now happy to stay at the club, and Veklenko has got an injury for 3 to 4 days.
How does it work with the Ukrainian war? Does it go that in depth in game, or is it?
Yeah, Ukrainian war doesn't exist at this point.
Okay.
Saying that,
2024, isn't it?
this is 23, so it'd have come out in. Yeah, it'd have come out in 22, November 22.
Yeah, the invasion was.
February?
Yeah, the invasion was there. Yeah, February 2022.
Well, I'm assuming it's got no in the game. But yeah.
I'll be your Mikel Arteta to your Pep Guardiola.
No, I'm David O'Leary.
I'll be a young Brian Robson.
Fuck off, Brian Robson.
So what's the formation? Give me the rundown. Are we going for like tiki-taka total football?
So I've gone for a controlled possession, what is technically a 4-3-3 with a holding midfielder and 2 inside forwards. But I don't
Do you
know.
play with the number 10, or is it 2 box-to-boxes?
I've got a Carrillo, which pretty much just shuttles from side to side and sweeps up any ball. And then we've got BenQ here, who is like the somewhat attacking midfielder.
It says wing backs. Is that just standard fullbacks, or are they actual wing
No,
backs?
you can have wing backs. Well, it's a role of wing back. We can have fullback. I don't really know. I mean, wing backs get further forward, but if you read the description on fullbacks are supposed to get further forward. It's very confusing.
Yeah.
But
That's what put me off this game.
it's once you get into it, it's a lot easier.
I know, but it took me like 5 hours to do like the first day.
Creeper Boy Raid. What are we on about? Creeper Boy Raid. What are Robert and S1Z Ghost talking about?
Welcome to the stream.
Yes, welcome to the stream. As we've got a lot of training. Did I put that training there before the day before? The day before Scully play. What is going on? What's going on? I feel like I'm missing something here. Because there's a lot of people. I got that. I got that much, Ryan. I've got that much. Excuse me, as my nose just obliterates itself. Experienced striker. I dare say we don't want a striker, so I'm going to knock that off as we have got Raymondo. But after Raymondo's silly, childish decision in the last match, he's not going to be playing this game. Creeper Boy. I don't even know. I feel bad that I don't know who Creeper Boy is. I'm going to Google. Oh, okay. He was streaming. Yeah, I've just seen that. Is he? Oh, I must be streaming on. Is he? I'm assuming he's not streaming on Twitch. Is he streaming on Twitch? Oh no, he's streamed on YouTube. Yeah. Come on, Ranger. I'm gonna have to check him out later on. I'm not big. Only got 7. Yeah, I've just seen. Nice. Thank you very much for somewhat of a raid for the raid, Creeper Boy. It's very much appreciated as we scold the worst performers and praise the best performers. Who've you? God, I can't get my words out. Who've you? Are you doing your football managers, Creeper Boy?
Quick look.
As Lubicon is now my oracle.
I believe it's Everton.
Everton? Oh, I don't know what to say to that. Are you an Everton fan, Creeper? I'm doing an Everton one. Are you an Everton fan? Because this could go sideways very quick. Who do you support?
I'm gonna mute myself.
Yeah, I may be a Leeds fan. You also can't get snub your nose up at 764 subs, mate, because that is a lot of subs.
It's W.
What's W?
Double U. Double the amount you have.
Oh, right, okay.
He's a bit slow, he is from Leeds.
I'm very slow. But yeah, thank you very much, Creeper Boy, for jumping everyone. MS Coleman 60. Thing is, Seamus Coleman is like the.
I don't even know how he's still fucking playing. He played
Seamus Coleman is the right back version of Leighton Baines. When he was good, he was really good, but he's just prolonged his career so long that it hurts. But I mean, you've got rid of Fat Frank, so I'm not all. I mean, You still haven't answered the question, Creeper. Who do you support? If the stream does keep cutting out as well, guys, it's because my my computer's a bit crap. As the board and the supporters expect at least a draw against Ascoli. So the board and the supporters aren't expecting anything at all this season. You do support Everton. No comment, Your Honour. No comment.
I've at least played Everton twice this season. I've still yet to play them.
I can't remember off the top of my head. As we launch all these younguns into the under-18s match. Like I said, Everton's Everton. My main deal with Everton was Fat Frank. And to be quite honest, I did like Everton beforehand. I never liked Liverpool. We're always Everton, but Fat Frank spoiled it for us. As we when are the under-20s, under-18s playing? Because I don't want to put any of my first teamers out. Until match fit. Lucas, Ostrich. Oh shit! I should have put them. I should have put them in for under-20s rather than the under-18s. I feel like if you put them in for the under-20s rather than the under-18s, it's better for them because they're getting experience in I won't say a higher division, but they're playing against older opponents, which is always going to be better for them. In my head, anyway. This could all be bollocks. I am chatting. I do support Everton. No. Like I said, it were always a big. It were always a big Fat Frank thing for me more than anything else. As that guy looks pretty good. Are they going in on loan for him? No wage contribution. That is interesting. He's a target, man. I'm toying with the idea of playing two up front. But yes, thank you very much, Creeper Boy. I will go check your channel out after the stream. It was very much appreciated, the raid and the subscribe. We shall leave the whole Everton thing behind. Bye, Sports Box Office. Nice to see you. Thank you very much for joining the stream. He's gone out on loan. Niasu rocks with a transfer request. Not that we can go out and buy anyone because, yeah, there's a slight issue there. But you know, the thing is, because his finances are so bad. If you go onto my profile, my manager profile, I am still a Sunday League footballer, and I believe I have not got any coaching license whatsoever. And every time I go to try and get a coaching license from the board, because you have to go to the board to get a coaching license or start your coaching license, they always reject it because we haven't got enough money. So I need a sugar daddy in more ways than one.
You could just do what that lad in is it Ren in Ligue 1?
Yeah, that whole story is a load of bollocks, by the way.
They're on about him going to Palace now.
Because everyone's saying that he got the job because he was playing Football Manager. No, that's not what happened. Just people will believe anything that gets thrown at them, and it does my fucking head in.
Oh, is it West Ham, not Palace? My bad.
Right, so right, I'm gonna play. Do I play Magic or Ricks up front? I'm going to play Magic up front. Raymondo suspended. But I am going to put Johnson on the bench because, again, I prefer prioritising my players over other players, over teams' players. We are going to start working the ball into the box so we can make better of that. If I play with a higher line and step up more, I don't know. I want to play with a lower line, but I feel like I'm letting them have too much space in the middle. So if I go with standard line, or when I go with standard line, I feel like I'm getting caught out. I'm going to put my wing backs on defend. Although we are playing against a weaker team, so we could try. Just keep it at that. We'll keep it at that. Keep it at that. Message distracted. What are you trying to say, box office? Buy Sports box office. There's also a UFC fight on tonight. I think that Might actually even be on. I wanted to see that. Trevor and also great. Both my fullbacks are unsure. We'll try and motivate him. I've got faith in you. Didn't do fuck all. Didn't do all. Got faith in you all. And we'll straight out of gates. We'll give him a good encourage. As the first highlight of the game, Valo wins the ball. Plays it back into Van Gilderen. Galano. Galesic, Minala to BenQ. BenQ plays it. Stoyankovic. 1-0. Great bit of play there. I think I just hit the send button by accident. Alright, no worries. No worries, my man. 1-0. There we go. Give the boys a good praise. Keep the morale high. As time ticks away. Not very many highlights. Give him another. Oh, there we go. We've got another highlight. Lewandowski playing it out back to Galesic. Galesic out wide to Van Gilderen. Ball into BenQ. BenQ to Magic. Into Stoyankovic. I think that's offside though. Stoyankovic goes too wide, but I think we've got a corner. I am playing as Olbia Calcio box office, as a corner is dealt with easily. They started out as a Serie C side, and we are now got promoted into Serie B as Galano. Ooh! Swings one just wide from that free kick. Yeah, started out Serie C, we've just been promoted to Serie B. Basically, I chose them because they are called the Whites, which is the same nickname as Leeds. As that cross is lackluster. Chava gets it out wide. Minala to Valo. Van Gilderen in loads of space. Poor first touch. Cross it. Valo. BenQ! 2-0. 2-0. This is what I like to see. Yeah. Touch wood, Ryan. Touch wood. We are winning at the minute. As that's half time, 2-0 up. Scully have had one shot not on target, 9 shots, 2 on target for us. Analytically, they are playing very narrow and very deep. So I'm going to keep now. We'll just keep things same. We'll keep things same. Go into the dressing room, pleased. Trevor needs to calm down so he doesn't get another booking. Van Gilderen's having a good game, so that's nice to see. As we come out for the second half and we praise, keep the boys' morale high. First highlight of the second half, and Lewandowski has got the ball out wide to Van Gilderen. Plays it forward to Galano, back to Van Gilderen. who goes back to Galesic, playing back to Valo, Galesic, Van Gilderen to Galesic, Galesic to Minala, Valo, Van Gilderen into Galano. Nice patient player, I like this. Minala with killer ball. Stoyankovic, can he keep it in? Swings it, oh, to Majeki, who just defender beats him to it. Nice passing about though from the team. Chavo with a free kick was just pointlessly punted forward. We need to deal with this because I feel like there's a goal coming. Oh, but Stoyankovic cuts it out. Poor pass to Galano, plays it to Magic, and it hits the post. Got one nice bit of cutthroat counter-attacking there as we praise the boys once again. Where are we? Galano's having a quiet game. I'm going to bring Martin off the bench because the past couple of games he's come on, he's played really well. Stoyankovic is having a stormer of an 8.3. Even Galesic is playing well. I'm just going to make about one sub. I might even put him on wing back defend, so we don't get cut out of position. Actually, I'm going to take Trevor off as well because he's on a booking. So we'll go from there. 62 minutes gone. We are 2-0 up still. Couple of subs and 70th minute. And I'm going to bring Johansson on. Or Jonsson on. Bring Munoz on for BenQ because he's got a yellow card. And Mirani is very tired. And Goldron is also tired. When Goldron's getting complacent, I'm going to bring Gatti on because he's not had a game so far. Yeah, we'll keep it at that. 74th minute, praise the boys again. As Ascoli have got a throw in on the left hand side. Start playing it about. I've got a feeling I'm going to get FM. Oh, for post, but we're offside anyway, I believe. We do need to. I'm going to fall back to a cautious, and we shall slow the pace down and stay on feet as we move into the closing stages of the game. Ascoli again got the ball. I feel like we're inviting too much pressure as Lewandowski sweeps that up. Plays it out wide to Gatti. Gatti could have come wide, but he's gone back over to the other side to Van Gilderen. Who boots the ball upfield. Alvaro's there. Alvaro swing in. Oh, what's it? Why is he not squared down? Time is ebbing away as we go into injury time. And that is the first win of the season for us, boys. First win of the season.
Needs new shorts.
And Stoyankovic had a fucking stormer. That's all I'm going to say. They had 3 shots all game. And yeah, that is a great performance from the lads. Every single one of them. First win in Serie B for Olbia Calcio. First ever win in Serie B. What are the fans saying about it? Absolutely delighted with that unbelievable result. So proud of Olbia today. Tony Magic had a very big impression on Albia. He did. Played very well. Quite impressive to see Magic on his debut. Didn't think Magic looked that good, to be honest. Tommaso is a moron, so we'll just ignore him. You always get one, don't you? Love playing. Albia was in scintillating form. Word of the day there from Francisco. Scintillating form. Tough to pick out an individual, but Stoyankovic is the player of the game. I'd go with that. Great performance from the boys. As we move on from that first win of the season, it looks like we have got a big break. 14 days. So we've got 14 days to our next game. And the time is just ticked over to 10 o'clock. So I might, depending on how close we get as we praise Stoyankovic. We'll see how close we get to the game against Lecce, who currently sit in 11th. And that might be the end of the stream, either before or after that game. But yes, I hope you are all enjoying your beautiful weekend. It's Saturday, or just coming to the end of Saturday. As you can see from that, I can't even get my words out. Oh shit, I don't even know what I've done there. As you can see from that financial update this month, again, we have lost 166,000, but we're only 3 games in. So it will be interesting to see what we do. We are 2,000 again at home. It don't seem like a lot, but last season, home games, we struggled to get over 1,000 for anyone. So getting 2,000 for both games against Parma and Ascoli in the first few games of the season is a massive thing for us, because that could start bringing finances into the club that somewhat help us out. If you look last month, our biggest outlier was player wages. Even though we are under the budget cap, we aren't getting enough bums on seats, and that is the main thing for us. Gate receipts 118,000, so we're not far off. This could, this season could be a turning point for us. as that projection doesn't look any better. But if people start coming to the games, that could offset the expenditure of the player wages, and that's what we need. Last month 481, and that were only two home games. So yeah, I'm not overly, as we got another transfer request handed in, but it doesn't really matter. Have I put him on? Don't really matter, because we're not going to be signing for any money anyway. So 13 days and counting. The players will get some much needed rest, but for me, it's a chance to work them to the bone in training. As we just check out what is going on over here. Just try and smash through these 14 days. I wonder why there's such a big break. At the start of the season, we've played 3 league games, and then there's a 2-week gap already. As we get the monthly scouting updates in. James McAtee, absolute Birmingham legend, actually playing on loan for Sheff Wednesday. Loves Yorkshire, a bit, look at it. As Valo makes it into the team of the month. My boy, team of the month. Atletico Madrid's Morata in a £32 million offer from FC Porto. As a couple of players. Can we get Helger? Oh, this could be a massive signing. I hate that we all have that in now. The last time we went for him, he personally rejected it, but it could be a big signing for us. Leeds. Oh, it's just great to go to Gwingam, for fuck's sake. Dressing room atmosphere is poor. There's some discontent evident in the dressing room. Why? What is going on in the dressing room? There are currently 1 player unhappy, Gillespie, worried, new signing, but I know what I can do about that. Why is it so poor? Team cohesion's good, managerial support's good. That could have an impact, but I don't understand. Many of the players haven't formed meaningful relationships. That might be what it is. A lot of them are newbies into the team, but there's only the youngsters there who are others. Everyone else is somewhat in a social group. I don't think we're going to make it through this 2 weeks period. As Magic plays for the under 18s and gets a hat trick and a 10 overall rating, which isn't surprising because he played banger in the last. Oh God, Mosquera, who was our backup right winger, is out for 3 to 4 weeks with a sprained ankle ligament. Magic's out with a bruised 5 to 6 days, so that shouldn't be a issue. Seeing as we've got such a long time between matches. As Napoli go for a PSG, or is it PSG? Oh, PSG are going for a wonder kid from Napoli. They only scored 3 in 10 last season. Who's this geezer? Good heading, defending's a bit shit. Corner, attacking midfield centre. This kid don't look too bad. Would he be interested? Nope. That's the only thing. The reputation of a club is so low. It's hard to get players in. I've never really had an issue with all like that before. I've not done too many really lower league saves. I think the lowest I ever went was either AFC Wimbledon or Harrogate. No, it'll have been AFC Wimbledon, but we're in conference at that point. But yeah, with the restrictions on transfers in Italy, it's a bit harder than all else because you can't sign players who are outside of the European Union, which even so obviously now that means I can't sign English players because they are outside the European Union. As we've got some travel season preview. I ain't got a game there. I'm gonna do match tactics. Tell you what, we'll do set pieces, defend, free kicks. No, we don't. We'll put that over there. Match prep, match tactics, defensive shape, and attacking movement. And we'll keep ploughing through these 2 weeks. Yeah, you can't sign players outside the European Union in Italy. So that obviously narrows down the players you can sign because you can't go out and sign like you usually would, like Brazilian or Colombian, Argentinian, South American wonder kids, basically. Any European wonder kid who's worth his salt is not going to be able to sign, or he's not going to sign with us because their reputation's already going to be too high of a club. So it is tough so far, because it really narrows down the players that you can sign on a permanent basis, even on loans. To be honest, I think it still affects it. It's one of the more challenging ones that I've done. As you can tell, why I need the upgrade on my computer, because it is struggling to churn through these 2 weeks.
Is that because you've loaded too many leagues, or?
Probably because I haven't loaded many leagues, but there's a way you can load all the players without loading leagues. So basically, I've got the maximum amount of players you can load in, which is something like 450,000 players. But before this year, it's never been too bad, to be honest.
Do they have the rights to all the teams? Or?
Well, funny. Can't get words out. Funnily enough, pretty much to an extent. I think there's a couple of La Liga teams and a couple of Serie A teams that would do. But before you start a save, if you go into the game files, you can delete all the. What's this? What is this? You can delete the. You can delete the
You can put your own custom ones in.
No, you can delete the files that hide the real names of the clubs. So all the Brazilian teams, they haven't got the licenses, so they've all got abbreviations. So like Flamengo's FLA or Fluminense is FLU. They've all got like 3-letter abbreviations. But if you go into the game files before you start a game up, you can just get rid of all that fake names and stuff like that. But as you can see here, deadline day rumors. olbia are rumoured to be interested in Javier Simmons for a value of £72 million. Yeah, albeit I believe to be preparing an offer worth £72 million to sign PSV's Javi Simmons, or Javi Simmons, whatever way you want to pronounce it. I am going to go out on a limb and say I would not be able to sign him for £7,200. Never mind £72 million. So we are not going to take part in deadline day. £72 million for Javi Simmons. Can you imagine that?
The boy wonder.
What are you up to, Lou? What are you up to?
I finally got it working, but it's a bit late now, isn't it? So...
if you're playing it, you could do it.
I might do it in a bit, maybe.
Just have an half-hour test stream.
Yeah, maybe. Just get back to where I was. I know what I'm doing now, so I might do that.
As registration closes tonight. We'll see if we can. Oh, hello. Who's this? Would you be interested in coming on loan? Right. Okay. We're gonna go for him because he looks good. They're going for him on a free transfer. Played in Eredivisie last year. 2.5, 2-2. Again, with having Raymondo up front, don't really need to look at players like that.
Did you go with 2 up front or not? Because
I haven't gone with 2 up front yet. These bids on loan. Yeah, the bids on loan. Loans. Yeah, my second tactic is, my secondary tactic is a bit unorthodox, but interesting at the same time. We could go with.
What is that?
Well, you see, this is a Segundo Volante. It's like a defensive midfielder. But it's a defensive midfielder who makes like runs. So basically, it's to an extent, it's like a box to box, but like offset formations like this tend to do well against AIs for some fucking unbeknown reason. But
it doesn't make sense in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, I know.
Does it?
But yeah, that's.
This is known as the Trent Alexander-Arnold formation.
Albeit chasing. So Bayern Munich have accepted that loan offer. It's now down to the player whether it comes or not. But even if it does come, we aren't paying any of his wages, which would be rather good. As Stoke go for a loan offer for him, who looks, holy shit, look at his pace. He's Australian? So he went from Gold Coast Mariners.
So you'll be starting to get championship and like actual decent players now, won't you then?
No.
No.
See, this is what I mean, you can't sign fucking players. No, I am still very much in the lower echelons of football.
Yeah, but surely the Serie B is on par with the Championship to some extent.
You can actually check that. Is there like a reputation for leagues? I don't know where Serie B and Championship sit in comparison to each other. Where are we? So Serie B competition reputation. Where's Serie B? Serie B. Where was Serie B? 31 was Serie B. So the Championship is 18th, and Serie B is 31st.
They are nowhere near.
No, so we're like
Turkish league.
we're below the 3rd division of the Danish league.
I don't know if that's true, but you know.
Yeah, that's what I think. But
who's below you then? So who can you? Can you poach?
I mean, we could still get like Liga 2, so the French second league is just below us. As
So
well
the Danish third tier is above you, but the
well,
second
hang on, mate. It
tier
says 3F Super League. So is that actually?
Turkey, wasn't it?
Oh, actually, no. That's the Danish Premier League. I lie. I don't know why it's called the 3F Super League, but yeah.
Probably a sponsor or something.
But it's just the reputation of a club is so low that players don't want to sign. He's signed on a free transfer, so we can get rid of him.
It's embarrassing.
Oh, that midfielder's turned us down. He's turned us down. What is the reputation of a club? Club information. Club information general is still a regional reputation.
Can you upgrade the stadium at all?
Oh yeah, we were due to upgrade the stadium, but because of our finances, we had to cancel it. I can't even go on a coaching course because our finances are that bad.
Jesus Christ.
We are at the minute we are 1.8 million pounds in red. Yeah, pretty much the Italian league. Same this is like any lower league. This could be championship. You plough all your money into club chasing the top league.
Yeah, you just need someone like Ryan Reynolds to buy you out.
Yeah. Did you see that he sold his
it was a whiskey company.
His phone company, yeah. He sold Mint Mobile for £1 billion or something, and all Wrexham fans were like, "Let's go sign Haaland."
Mate, ever seen Chubrak? He got another fucking 2 goals today. He's fucking flat. He's outscoring Haaland this calendar year, you know.
Greatest fucking agent in football in history. Choupo-Moting.
Mate, he's fucking tearing it up in the Bundesliga.
I know. At the start of the season, when everyone was like, yeah, he's a replacement for Lewandowski, and everyone just had that fucking laughing meme.
The thing is, though, Mane is struggling. Nobody wants to talk about that. Like, Liverpool's struggling without him, but he's struggling. Like, who's top goal scorer this year? Kunku, Chelsea player. Wait, is this season? Yeah. No, that can't be right. It's a top goal scorer, 12 goals.
What, in Bundesliga?
No, that's wrong, surely.
It wouldn't surprise me, to be honest, because they've got no score.
15.
We've got no goal scorers.
Nicholas Fulrich. I know, but Dortmund is scoring fun.
Yeah, but...
Getting Kunku second on 12, aka a new Chelsea player. Max Thuram second. Grifo second. I don't know why they've got an Italian playing in Bundesliga. Fulrich's on 15. Then you got Musiala's on 11. Like, he's Bayern's top goal scorer.
Did he leave you or did he leave City?
Who, Musiala?
Yeah.
He was in the Chelsea academy.
Oh, right, okay.
Chelsea are really good at utilising their youth.
Tell me about it. You know about it? You played Christiansen. Yeah, if you got issues with the stream, then I do apologise. The game is absolutely tanking my CPU at the minute.
I don't know if I lagged or you lagged there, but I
No, it was probably me.
No, Musiala was born in England, wasn't he?
Right, I don't know if he was born in Germany.
Yeah,
oh no, he were English.
No, it says he was born in Germany, moved to England, was in the Chelsea academy, and then left in 2019.
So the Premier League table doesn't look much better than real life. Leeds are dead last.
Yeah, but it's only 5 games in.
5 games in, and they have scored all of 2 goals. One against Forest and one against...
Can I see the Borough team quickly? I just want to see
Borough team. Michael Carrick's still gaffer.
Oh, yeah. Remember the season?
Let's have a look.
Fucking kids are ugly as fuck, aren't they?
Kids.
Come on, the arm.
Yeah,
You're waking from the best.
Paddy McNair, Jesus Christ. Dale Fry's there.
Fries are world class. Him and Lenihan have been solid this year. Crux is there. Is he? Yeah.
I don't know.
What's his name?
Is he the kid who were at Norwich? Yeah. Duncan Watmore.
He's not there anymore in real life. So I don't know why he's. I don't know why he's on the game.
Because it's from like last season, isn't it?
Because they sold him. Yeah, that's not reflective of the team. The tuber's still there, no? I doubt it. No, it's not.
No.
Devastated.
As we continue.
It's a good raid though. Got some new subscribers.
I haven't looked yet, to be honest.
You're up to 319.
Nice. As I'm going to save the game there, ladies and gentlemen, I'm probably going to call it a day because it's going to take a while to get through all this, or this 2-week gap. I'm assuming there's an international break or something like that. 3 games into the season and we've got an international break, so yes, I think I will play through that off stream and get a bit further. I have been chomping at the bit to play the game since where are we? Main page.
It's been a while since you played it.
Yeah, I will go back there, and hopefully this should alleviate some of the pressure on my CPU. But yes, thank you all for coming out tonight, and thank you, Creeper Boy, for the raid. Very much appreciated. Let's have a look what we got. Yeah, been a decent stream. Been a decent stream. We are back on Tuesday. Not quite sure what we're playing.
Usual time of 8 PM GMT.
Yeah, usual time, as your Lubicon said. Not quite sure what we're going to be playing yet, but yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday. Yeah, I don't really know where to go from here, apart from if you did like the stream, please do consider liking and subscribing. Also, go check out the shorts I've been posting and the videos that me and Lou have been making. We made one quite recently about the review and recap of episodes 1, 2, and 3 of The Mandalorian. So if you're interested in that, please do go check them out, because that could probably become a series or a podcast, depending on which way we go with that. Yeah, that could be a thing in the near future. So I hope you do enjoy, or you did enjoy the stream. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'm sorry to cut it short, the stream a bit short. I was going to go for a bit longer, but just taking a while to get through this 2-week break. So yeah, hope you enjoy the stream. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I shall see you on Tuesday. Enjoy. Peace. You're still here? But it's over. Go home. Go.